Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I wanted to do a recap of Friday's announcement that AT&T is bringing AT&T's Unlimited your way. It is a flexible way to choose the plan that is right for your family member. And we finally now, after 3 days, have an official press release from AT&T. I reached out to my contact right away. I told him, I said, hey, why didn't AT&T release a press release on the day that they released the plan? But that's a whole nother story for another video. But I just wanted to do the recap today to ask you guys to see if you guys think this is, now that you've been able to process the info, some of you may have looked into it, just to see if you think this is the right way for AT&T to go about this. Some of you have said, oh, AT&T is copying Verizon. I could tell you from my contact, these plans were discussed a couple of years back around the time that Verizon released their plans, their mix and match plans. And that is the exact conclusion that AT&T came to at the time, that if they released them, that same plan, they would be called copying, that they are copying Verizon. But now, under new leadership, and this is my opinion too, this is just the right thing to do. I don't think this should be considered copying or anything. This is just the right thing to do. As a family, you should be able to pick and choose which plan you want. You should not be forced for your whole family to get into the elite plan because one member is a power user. That should not be the case. The plans should be made flexible. So I think this should be an industry standard. I don't think anyone or any family should have to choose one plan only. I think they should be flexible to choose the unlimited plan that's right for them. That's just my opinion. And AT&T felt the same way, and that's why they now release those plans. So again, I will leave this article in the description down below so you guys can check out the full press release. There's an additional video, some additional charts for you guys to check out, some different scenarios. Like this one has elite extra starter, but then you can, of course, you could do elite starter, elite extra starter. You can, again, it's flexible. You can set up the plans the way you'd like them, or the way you feel is fit for your family members. So I've reached out to several of the people that I speak with daily, and they have the feedback that they've given me now is that AT&T has the most compelling offering in the industry now, in terms of a mix of a great plan, coverage, and flexibility. So I tend to agree with that. I think the coverage is going to get better. It should be better already, but I think it's going to get better with the big push in investment and FirstNet. So I think that's kind of a given. I think that's going to happen. I don't think there's any doubt in that. And I think launching this Unlimited Your Way was the perfect time to do it, because there have been some people that have been contemplating on switching. For that reason, they said one line needed the elite. They didn't want everyone in the family on the elite. Well, now they've just been given the option to pick any plan for whatever line they want. So that is a very good initiative from AT&T. Let's hope they can market this in an effective way. Their marketing has been lacking according to the products that they're pushing. So they have no ads right now on TV that state that HBO Max is part of your wireless plan. Lots of consumers don't even know it. I speak to some random average consumers, and they had no idea that HBO Max was part of their wireless elite plan. They had no idea. So I think they need to figure out a marketing strategy that's going to effectively push the Unlimited Your Way, HBO Max, all in one marketing campaign. It doesn't have to be separate ones. It can be all in one. And I think there should be an effective way to do it. Verizon's doing it now. Their commercials that I've seen, they're very effective. They show you, hey, look, ESPN Plus is included, and the Disney bundle is included as well. So I think Verizon has figured out an effective way, and I know AT&T can figure out an effective way to market, especially going into the holiday quarter. So this was a very critical launch here too, going into the holiday quarter. The way the economy is set right now, I think this is going to be big for the simple fact that users that want to switch try to get a phone deal, and now they can also get a cheaper bill for the fact that they can mix and match the plans the way that they like them or the way that they need them. So just keep that in mind. I want to hear from you guys, of course, if you guys think this is now the best offering in the industry. I know Verizon technically has a better value proposition because of the bundle, but they charge a little more for that too. So just keep that in mind. I think AT&T right now, with the mix and match, you could get your pricing roughly to where T-Mobile is now, with a better network and some would argue better value. You know, some have told me they're putting Netflix against HBO Max, and it's kind of a, unless you're really into the content that Netflix provides in terms of the original content, I could see where you're like, you know what, Netflix is a little bit more important to me. But a lot of people have reached out to me and have told me that HBO Max just has more familiar content, blockbuster content. The Batmans, the Supermans, the DCs, the horror movies, just the bigger blockbuster titles that, you know, under Warner Brother, and they're just more familiar with that content, and they tend to like the HBO Max content just, you know, a bit more. And then of course HBO Max has its own original content library that they're building too. So just keep that in mind. Let me know in the comment section down below how you feel about it. Do you think AT&T should have brought all new unlimited plans, like completely different? I've had some people reach out to me and say, I don't know. They're saying that they're not too sure that AT&T should have brought brand new unlimited plans because these unlimited plans that are out now are very compelling and they're very solid. They don't think there's much that AT&T could have changed to make them any better and hurt the ARPU. So I agree with that. I think they're really big on this. I think the only thing they could have tweaked, maybe offer an unlimited hotspot, or, you know, just do kind of like what they're doing on the wireless side, give the consumer 100 gigabytes on hotspot, and then after that they get deprioritized when the network is busy. I think they could have done something like that to enhance the unlimited plans. But I think on the elite, the way it is now, I think it's already pretty solid. I think it's very solid the way it's set. Now you can mix and match. I think that's going to take AT&T a long way, especially once the networks get better and better and better and better. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have been on the channel, you can go ahead and end this video now. But if you are new, make sure to also follow my Twitter. I do post the videos on the Twitter as well. There is a lag on YouTube. I know some of you may not see it, but a lot of you are, that the videos are coming in 3, 4, 5 days late. So make sure to follow my Twitter. I do push the notifications. I mean, you should push the notifications on Twitter. It works much better than YouTube. And I do put the content on the Twitter as well. Thanks again for watching. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.